Bollywood box office. My name is Salil. Always exciting when a director like Balki comes out to make a film. He's got Ba in there, he's got Chini come in there, National Award winning film, National Award winning director. And what a wonderful family of directors. Gauri Shinde made English for English, took out the best of Sridevi. So much so that Sridevi hasn't wanted to act again for a while, saying that the scripts aren't as good as English for English. So lots expected from Ki and Ka. Got Kareena in there, one of the best and biggest powerhouses of talent that there is in our industry. Arjun Kapoor steadily climbing up the ranks. So we expected Ki and Ka to be great. But is Ki and Ka worthy of all the attention? Well, this concept and storyline is such that in a male-dominated, realistic society, the man's expected to work, earn the bread and butter for the family, and the woman's expected to stay at home, make food, have children, take care of the family. Now that's the stereotypical family. That's what his father says. Arjun Kapoor's father, Rajat Kapoor, brilliantly played there. Not to be confused with Rajat Kapoor of Kapoor and Sons. This is Rajit Kapoor, the older theatre actor. Remember, very, very fine actor himself. Now, the question arises, what is good and what is bad in a film? Now, in my perspective, these are all perspectives, remember. There's no, hard and fast rule as how a film is going to be. But my sense of cinema so far has been pretty accurate in the last couple of years. So, we'll stick to that. What's great is that Kareena looks brilliant. She looks gorgeous. She performs wonderfully well. On her own, she's really great. The premise of the film, I like the fact that they're trying to make people more aware. Maybe a lot of wives who felt that they didn't want to get married because their careers would suffer will identify with this film. A lot of husbands might want to start doing more stuff for this movie because they'll feel a little guilty. And, of course, there are large portions of the film that look very realistic, like the intimacy between the two. It looks fantastic, and kudos to Kareena for that. She probably said, let's just go all out, buddy. That's the way we do it. So there are some moments that are great in the film, but there are too many missing links in the film. A, the product placements. I mean, they're part of the script, man. And sort of gets a little irritating because they've actually worked the script around it. Secondly, there is no, okay, let's put it this way, except the intimacy, otherwise there's zero chemistry in the dialogues and the scenes between the two of them. It looks like they're doing two separate films. Kareena's like way over the top sometimes, and just randomly, like she's walking like this. तुम ये क्यों कर रहे हो मेरे लिए? मेरे लिए तुम एक चीज नहीं लेके आए. And how does he react? Like if I was a husband, dude, I would go, oh, okay, I'm just getting it. He goes, हाँ तो ठीक है ना, अभी ले आऊँगा ना मैं. Because they talk about a pregnancy in between. She goes, I'm pregnant, I want to kill you, I want to do this. He goes, एक second, मैं अपने Segway, yeah, believe it or not, in Delhi he's got a Segway. मैं अपने Segway में जाके, I'll get you something. It's just so unrealistic. And they live in like this set. It doesn't look like a real house anyway, which is fine, still believable. But the point is, it looks like a long ad. Balki sir, who's written your crappy dialogues? You had like an intern write these dialogues because they're so unreal. So you expect a little bit more in the second half. There's some more conflict there. But sadly, every scene is like Kareena's performing here and Arjun Kapoor is like here and then goes here. So there's no crescendo. And you just wait. It's like this 777 Dreamliner. Looks beautiful, but just doesn't take off, man. It's just lying there in the hangar. That's what Ki and Ka is, sadly. 2 stars. And I'm being generous here. And I know that, you know, Arjun or Kareena might want to speak to me after this, but there's nothing I can do. I met Balki sir after that. And I say sir because he's a very senior person. He says, my young man, how did you like it? I said, sir, I liked parts of it. He goes, at least you're honest. Well, here it is. This is all my honesty. 2 stars for Ki and Ka. I wouldn't recommend it too much. One-time watch, but maybe. As far as collections go, once again, Rocky Handsome off the mark. We'd said it earlier. Only if you're a die-hard John Abraham fan, you want to see bone-crunching action, you want to see it. But people went to see acting also, and they found none. I'll give you an example. Lifetime is only 18 crores and first day was 6 crores. That's all it's made. Even Batman and Superman, the initial collections, worldwide of course, it's made a lot of money. But in the Hindi department, a 55% drop from a Friday to a Monday. That's the largest ever single film drop in the history of Bollywood cinema, especially for Hollywood films. So, not doing too well. Their critics have panned that as well. I found it okay, actually. You know, I'm just like a fan of all these kind of films. Yeah, it was a bit filmy, but otherwise, no. Now, the other film that is going to benefit from, I feel, because Ki and Ka is not going to be up the mark, is Kapoor and Sons, but might just sneak in 100 crore there. We don't know. We'll have to wait and watch for next week, because we've got some big films lined up next week as well. Coming up next week, we got Jungle Book, where Irfan Khan's voice is there, Priyanka Chopra's voice is there, and also remember, this is still kiddie summer vacation time. We got Kung Fu Panda, which released this week, which is still going to be fighting next week. We've got Zootopia in the theaters, and we've got Jungle Book. So 3 cartoons in the theaters, plus 2 Hollywood films, plus we got all these films released. So huge fight as far as the box office is concerned. And the crazy part is there are 5 Hollywood films fighting with 3 Bollywood films. Now that's what India's actually become. We'll have to wait and see. Plus Love Games. Vikram Bhatt's foray into erotica once again. Patralekha, very odd choice. She was in City of Lights, Rajkumar Rao's girlfriend. This looks a bit miscast here. Tara Alicia Berry looking very hot. But this game's all about sex. Is there enough sex to draw in the audience? We'll have to wait and see. Otherwise, this is reserved only for Sunny Leone. Till the next time, Salil Acharya, my Twitter handle the same. I will see you soon.
The drums, the drums, the drums.